Hey there, welcome. My name is Mubashir Salahudeen. So today we're going to be talking about goal setting. As we all know, setting of goals is very, very important. If not, one will just be moving around without achieving anything of importance. According to inc.com, they said only 8% of people that set goals achieve them. That is to say, the remaining 92% of people that set goals are unable to achieve their goals. And this is not good enough. Let's assume if average people achieve their goal, that means if most people that set goals achieve their goal, that means more than average of people will be highly successful. Or even if half of the people that set their goals achieve them, more than average of people will be highly successful. But why is this so? Like, why is it that only small percentage of people that set goals achieve them? That is because setting of goal is not as easy as just stating it. Let's say, for example, I want to make more money this year. It's not as easy as that and start getting into work. It is not that easy. So because of that, I've been able to itemize, put together a couple of steps that will help us in achieving our goals. The first thing is making an action plan. You need to understand that whenever you have a goal, you need to make an action plan. This step is often overlooked. It is often underrated in the sense that whenever you have a goal, we often overlook it down. It is not necessary to put in our actions down, the things we are going to do on the road of achieving whatever you want to achieve. We will often overlook that, and it is not good. It is very, very important to write in step-by-step things that would need to do on the way to achieve whatever goal we have set for ourselves. The next thing is to be precise about what we want. It is very important. See, being precise it's very, very important. So it will help you in determining how much work you're going to put in to get what you want to get. Let's say, for instance, I want to make 1 million naira in a month. It is very important to be precise about what you want to get. I want to get 200,000 subscribers in a year. It is very important to be precise about what we want to get. The next thing is to find people to hold you accountable to avoid procrastination. You need to get people that will hold you accountable to avoid procrastination. See, as people, procrastination is there. Most people are lazy. But one thing I discover is it is easy for us to let ourselves down rather than letting other people down. And so that means whenever you have a goal and you tell people about it, and people are start asking you, what about this that you say you're going to do and go, you're going to be forced to put in the work. So you need to get an accountability partner that you'll be checking up on, while they will also be checking up on you on your goals as well. Sometimes if you can't get an accountability partner, that is where it is important for you to get someone to mentor you that will be checking up on you to ensure that yes, you achieve whatever that you have set for you yourself to achieve. The next thing is to create a goal supporting habit. Creating a goal supporting habit is very important. Let me cite an example. Have you seen someone that is addicted to something? If you notice, during the moment of addiction, they lose control over themselves because the addiction takes charge. So that is why you need to develop an attitude, habit that will encourage the goal you are setting for yourself. Let's say, for example, somebody like me, I discovered that anytime I'm able to wake up in the morning and engage in exercise, I feel pumped up to do whatever I have set for myself to do for that day. The next thing is, fifth one, you need to take a bite at a time. As we've said earlier, you make an action plan. That consists of step-by-step plan for yourself to achieve the goal you've set for yourself. You need to take it one after the other. The only way to eat an elephant is to take a bite at a time. You cannot swallow a complete elephant. That is to say, especially if your goals are big, you need to take them one by one at a time. It is very important. Don't gather everything at once and think you can do it at once. You're going to get yourself confused. The next thing is, the one thing you do, you need to go deep on that one thing. This is important because you are just going to end up like somebody that live an uncompleted building behind, a building that is not well structured. You need to take your time on one particular thing that you have, ensure you've perfected it, you ensure that yes, this thing has been put together the right way before you leave that step. If not, you are going to be the kind of person that live a building that is not well structured behind. The next one is to set a deadline. Setting a deadline is very important as setting your goal for yourself. If not, the goal will be pointless. You need to set that, okay, I want to make more money this year. This year is the deadline. I want to have increase my subscribers to 200,000 subscribers this year. This year is the deadline. Setting deadline is as important as setting the goal. The next one is minimize distraction. You need to minimize distraction from family, friends, social networks, and co. Whenever you want to embark on any step on your action plan, anything you know would distract you, you need to move away from that thing or take that thing away from yourself. Last but not the least is review and adjustment. Reviewing your goal is very, very important, either annually, monthly, quarterly, biannually. It depends on how long is your goal is, how demanding is your goal. That will determine how often will you be reviewing it. When I say adjust, I don't mean you changing things on your action plan anyhow. If one thing is not working for you, try to take another dimension, not by quitting. Don't quit. Changing dimension is what I mean by adjusting, not removing things up and down from your action plan. It often distorts your goal, and sometimes it often distorts your action plan, and most of the time makes your goals unachievable for you. So that on our steps on how to achieve our goals that we've set for ourselves. So let me mention them once again. The first one is making an action plan, followed by be precise about what you want to get. Then have an accountability partner. Have someone that will hold you accountable for your goal. Then create a goal supporting habit. Create a goal supporting habit. Take one bite at a step. Then after taking one bite at a step, go deeper on that one thing you've taken. Set a deadline for yourself. Minimize distraction as much as possible. Then review your goal, your action plan, and adjust where adjustment is required. Thank you, and see you on the other side.